And I'm going to actually read Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham book to you guys. And we're going to do an activity continuing with what we were doing earlier with comparing and contrasting. Our Scholastic News is also about green eggs and ham. So I'm going to write up our objective real quick. It's similar to what we've been doing in reading workshop. So we're going to find our similarities and differences. That way we can compare and contrast. If I'm comparing, which one am I finding? Similarities or differences? Which one am I finding? Similarities and differences. If I'm comparing. Ruthie. Hold on. I'm finding what?
Similar.
Right, comparing is finding similarities. So what am I finding if I'm contrasting? I'm contrasting two things. Yes, Jared.
You're doing the differences anyway. By the way, I ate green eggs and ham.
You may have read Green Eggs and
No,
Ham.
I ate green eggs.
Well, we're going to read all about how some people celebrate Dr. Seuss Week and eat green eggs and ham. But let's read our objective first. Oh, hold on. Let's start over. That was a mess.
Students will be able to find similarities and differences in order to compare and
contrast. So we're going to use that skill, compare and contrast, which we've been doing with narrative and informational texts, to actually compare this book to our Scholastic Reader, which we'll read after this. So I'm just going to read through this book. Yes, Caroline, do you have a question? Let me check it. I think that's just... I think it's just that this is up there, but it still should be recording. Yep. No problem. Thanks. Thanks so much. You're really, really aware and looking out for me. All right. Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. I'm going to walk around the class so you guys can see the book.
Wait, is that you?
I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam, I am. That Sam I am, that Sam I am, I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. I'm really impressed, guys. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a box? Not in a box. Not in a box. Not in a house. Not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Yes, Isaiah.
Instead of saying I would not eat them with a fox, you say
With a fox. Good catch. Yes, Jonathan.
it says it.
It's okay. It's a pop-up on my computer. It's okay if that popped up. It's still recording. Thank you. Could you, in a car, eat them, here they are. I would not, could not, in a car. You may like them, you will see. You may like them in a would you on a train?
No.
Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car. Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I could not, would not with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Say, in the dark, here in the dark. Would you, could you in the dark? I would not, could not in the dark. Would you, could you in the rain? I would not, could not in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train. Not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam. You see? Not in a house, not in a box. Not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam, I am. Could you, would you with a goat? I would not, could not with a goat. Would you, could you on a boat? I love that you go and boat rhyme, something we were working on earlier today. I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train. Not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. You do not like them, so you say. Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them, you will see. There you go, just picking it up on the fork. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam, I am. And I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat. And I will eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and on a train. And in a car, and in a tree. They are so, so good, you see. And I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox. And I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse. And I will eat them here and there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam, I am. Yeah, you can clap for a book. There's something that makes this book so easy to remember. All you guys were saying the words along, even if you've probably only read it a couple of times, which is a pretty cool thing. So now that we've read the book, Green Eggs and Ham, we're going to read our Scholastic Reader, and this is going to be informational to tell us about green eggs and ham. So can I have my paper passer-outers? Have paper passer-outers? Who passed out my Venn diagrams this morning?
No, I didn't. I wanted it. Yes, you did.
I'm going to have to pick 2 new ones. All right, raise your hand if you have not been paper passer-outer. Not today. Tomorrow. Alright, take a look at it. See some green eggs and ham on the cover. Alright, know that you're ready when you have your scholastic readers and you're looking up at the cover of our scholastic on. Do you have enough time? Okay. Alright, who can read the title for me? I want Ruby to read it, but there's a lot of talking in the back, and I know the whole thing. Okay.
The true story of Green Eggs and Ham. In 1960, Dr. Seuss wrote a book called Green Eggs and Ham. Where did he get the idea for a book about this? Strange meal? It all started with a bet.
Ooh, it all started about a bet. So when we open up this scholastic reader and read it, let's think about things that either are similar between this or different between this and the book Green Eggs and Ham that we just read. Let's think about comparing and contrasting the two. All right, open up your reader.
The book bet. Here is the story behind Green Eggs and Ham. Dr. Seuss makes a bet. Dr. Seuss had a friend named Bennett. Bennett loved Dr. Seuss's books, and he wanted Dr. Seuss to write a new one. He gave Dr. Seuss a tricky task. Bennett thought it would be extra hard to write a book with only 50 different words in it. Bennett bet Dr. Seuss $50 that he wouldn't be able to write a book like that. 50 words may sound like a lot, but most books have more than 50 different words in them. The Cat in the Hat, one of Dr. Seuss's other books, has more than 200 different words. Dr. Seuss said yes to the bet. He knew he could write the book. He got to work. Dr. Seuss writes the book. Dr. Seuss wanted the book to be easy to read. He wanted it to be fun to read, too. He came up with a funny idea. The book would be about a character named Sam I Am. Sam I Am wants his friend to eat green eggs and ham. Sam I Am chases his friend all over until he finally tries the food. Dr. Seuss worked hard on the book. He did a lot of drafts of his words and pictures. He crossed things out and erased them until he got them right. As he wrote, Dr. Seuss counted all the different words in his book. He made lists and charts. Dr. Seuss wins the bet. Finally, he finished the book. He called it Green Eggs and Ham. The book had fun rhymes and silly pictures. Best of all, it had only 50 different words. Dr. Seuss had won the bet. But did he get the $50? No. Dr. Seuss said that Bennett never gave him the money. But they stayed friends, and Dr. Seuss won in another way. Green Eggs and Ham became a big hit. It was funny and it was easy to read. Over the years, people have bought millions of copies of Green Eggs and Ham. It is Dr. Seuss's most popular book, and it all started with a bet. Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss. March 2nd is Dr. Seuss's birthday. How do people celebrate it? Some people celebrate it by eating green eggs and ham. Some people celebrate it by wearing funny hats. Many people celebrate it by reading great books.
And that's how we're celebrating it. We're reading Dr. Seuss's books this week to celebrate all he's done. So, who can tell me why the books are repeated, why the words in the book Green Egg and Ham are repeated over and over and over, which made it so easy for us to remember the words? With Ethan, why? Most of them are rhyming words, and when things rhyme, they're easy to remember. Why else are they so easy to remember? Talk about in our scholastic reader. Lily.
Because the bet was if you can only write Robert. Well, you can write one if you want, it just has to be the same one.
words down here, and it says the ones he repeated the most were see, house, goat, could, thank, ham, not, eggs, and. So now we've read this Scholastic News all about Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham. And we read Dr. Seuss's book, Green Eggs and Ham. So what I want you guys to do is I want us to brainstorm how we can compare and contrast these two texts, our book and our Scholastic News. Can I have my paper piece around today? Go ahead. You're going to get your Venn diagrams. Remember, put your topic in one, your topic the other, both in the middle, and you can write your differences and similarities. So we're comparing and contrasting this news story to Green Eggs and Ham. If you don't remember how to fill in a Venn diagram, you can always look at our anchor chart, which is hanging right over here by the empty keyboard. Yes. Veronica, you skipped someone back here. Okay, so which two readers you read? What would go in this title first? Yeah.
Oh no, I have it in my page.
Oh, yes. If you guys want to know how to spell Green Eggs and Ham, oh right, it's right inside your text, or it's sitting right up here on the left. So what's different between our Scholastic Reader and what's similar between our Scholastic Reader and the book Green Eggs and Ham?
Oh my. I got two.
Keep writing. Think as many as you can. Brainstorm. Oh, thanks. They were sticking together. Oh, okay, you're fine. That's okay. You don't have to apologize. Yes, Ron. So what's the title of that middle spot? There you go. Okay, we'll start by writing what you found similar. Bless you, Teddy. Yep, you may go. Good. Yes, Jasmine. Stretching. Yes, Miles. You may. It's okay. See how there's a green light still on it? Yeah. Thank you. So what did you? So Green Eggs and Ham is a true story?
No.
Oh.
The wrong way around. This is the true story. This is the not true story.
So what's similar between these two? How do you know? They both have the same topic. Challenge yourself and see if you can find even more. What's similar about both of these?
I meant here. I meant here.
Alright, 3 more minutes. And we are going to go over our Venn diagram. Yes, slowly. What are you stuck on? Challenge. Is that a question or is it a stress? Alright, 1 more minute. And we're going to share our comparison and contrast. Yes, Lauren? That's great. Alright, put our pencils down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I should see a pencil in anyone's hand. They should all be down. Alright. Who can share a similarity or a difference for me? Rains. Both books have green eggs and ham. Thumbs up if you agree with that similarity. Why do you agree, Ruthie?
Because both
another similarity or difference?
Like meanings and the true soul of meanings and tells us about his Milo to the and ham just fiction.
Oh, so Green Eggs and Ham is just fiction, and the true story of Green Eggs and Ham tells facts. Hands on your head if you agree with that statement that Jasper just made. Said hands on your head if you agree. Adriana, why do you agree?
I agree. I disagree with it.
Oh, well, tell me, why do you agree?
I agree because one, not fictional, because animals, those are not real animals.
Right.
Those are like made up animals.
Right, so you know it's fictional. And how do you know the other one's informational?
Because I'm telling us facts about it and how Dr. Seuss made us look, Green Eggs and why.
Alright. Right. So those were two really good similarities and differences that we found. So we can compare and contrast many things, not just the level readers that we read, but we can compare and contrast our Scholastic News articles to books that we're reading on our own for fun, like Green Eggs and Ham. So we're going to continue to work with comparing and contrasting. It's a great skill to have. You can compare and contrast things that aren't books that you read. Yes, it's part of your question. You could compare and contrast people. I could pick Lily and a Quar, and I could say, let's find similarities and differences between Lily and a Quar. Or I could go to the supermarket and pick up 2 cans of soup, Adriano, and I could compare and contrast those 2 cans of soup. It's a skill that you use not just in reading, but that you can use in life in general. And that's why it's important to be able to find these key ideas to pull out things to compare and contrast. All right, so I want you to take your Scholastic Reader and put it into your yellow folder. Into your yellow folder, Jasmine. Yes, Anisha. No, it is. The green light's on. Thank you, though.